The 2021 AAPEX show is taking place November 2nd to 4th in Las Vegas. After going virtual last year due to COVID-19, attendees are eager to get back to the show in person. I know the entire staff here at PTEN is very excited for the show. So here to tell us a little bit more about what we can expect is Vic Tarasik, founder and managing partner at Shop Owner Coach and industry advisor for AAPEX. Welcome, Vic.
Thanks, Amanda. It's fantastic to be here.
Thank you. We know this is the on-site debut of Joe's Garage this year, which is exciting. So what will that area of Repair Shop HQ look like, and what can attendees look forward to seeing?
Man, this is going to be exciting because this is the first year that there is a whole area, whole floor dedicated to shop owners, to technicians, to service advisors, to the installation of parts, to finding a way to make it more efficient, a way to make it better. And when they show up, it's going to have a really familiar feel because smack in the middle of Repair Shop HQ is going to be Joe's Garage. That's going to be an 8-bay working automotive environment. So it's going to have 8 bays. It's going to have a service counter experience with live vehicles. So when they get there, along with seeing Joe's Garage, we're going to have a section on mobile heat and air. There'll be a tire section. There'll be a whole tool and equipment section, including tool and equipment demo areas. So in a lot of cases, when you go to a show, you don't get to see that tool live and in action. You get to see it in the booth. Well, in this case, you're going to be able to see that tool in action in an area that's dedicated right for it. So there'll be a diagnostic and telematics area. And then there's going to be 4 training theaters with some of the most sought after trainers in the nation. They're going to be teaching business management. They're going to be teaching leadership. They're going to be teaching technical. We're going to have Bill Haas, Rick White, Eric Ziegler, Mike Reynolds, John Thornton, Cecil Bullard, and those are just a few of them, covering 24 training sessions. So when a shop owner or a technician or a manager is looking at this, they have a home to come to at Repair Shop HQ.
Wow. Yeah, that's quite the lineup. That'll be very, very interesting to experience. That's great. So I'm wondering, in terms of, can you expand a little bit more? I feel like you've given a few good examples here, but can you just expand a little bit more on this immersive experience? I think that's something that attendees will really be looking forward to. So are there any other examples of tool and equipment demos and that sort of thing that we can look forward to?
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, I did allude to it, they have the demo area, but here's the thing, they're going to be able to come and talk to the people who aren't just the salesman, who know how to get the product in their hand. They're going to be the person who knows how that product works and how to get the most out of it. So over in Joe's Garage, ADAS is going to be one of the featured elements. Bosch and Hunter have a strategic alliance where Hunter has their latest alignment equipment is going to be there. They will have their ADAS, but Bosch will have their ADAS calibration. And then Autel is in another section of Joe's Garage. They're going to have their ADAS calibration equipment. So that's been one of the biggest questions that shop owners have had is, what is ADAS and how's it going to work in my area? Along with the tool, ADAS is going to be one of the featured aspects in training. So we have that. We have BG Products. They're a fluid service, a chemical and equipment company. Well, they on one of the lifts, they're going to have one of their vehicles, and each day they're going to swap the vehicle out. The attendee is going to be able to come up and see how that fluid service equipment actually performs the task. They're going to be doing fluid injection service. They're going to be doing transmission service. They'll be featuring every one of their fluid service machines and chemicals during the show.
Wow.
So if a shop owner wants to know return on investment, or a technician wants to know, okay, what is this really going to do for me? He has the people in place to be able to do that. Bolt-on Technologies, they're going to be having their own bay also, and they're going to be doing each day a variety of demonstrations. But one of the cool things they're going to do is John Burkhauser is going to show them how to get the most out of doing a digital inspection. So whether they have a bolt-on product or not, they can come, attendee can come to their booth and see, how can I get the most out of my digital inspection equipment? Mm. And that is just a few of them in Joe's garage. So Coach is going to be there, and they're going to be providing the lifts in the 3 bays that do have lifts, but they also have their tire equipment. And during the whole course of the show, a shop owner who has tire equipment or a shop owner who is considering tire equipment can see how the Coach line will function. They'll be able to talk to the guys who can break a tire down and mount it up really quick, and they can show them the features and benefits of the tire equipment. Again, go back to, and I bring it back to the live environment. That this is a very dynamic, interesting, and fun environment. It's going to be really exciting to be part of the Joe's Garage experience. Now, I talked about the bays, but there's also the service counter experience. Okay. So we don't want the manager or service advisor to feel like we've left them out.
Right.
So in the service counter experience, we're going to have Techmetric, Mitchell, Shop Boss. So we're going to be able to see the cloud-based systems and then the traditional based shop management systems. Kukui is going to be there, with their all-in-one marketing platform. So PartsSec is one of the newest vendors that just come on. Well, they partner with all the shop management systems and a local parts vendor to bring an online ordering solution that's very simple, very efficient. So the service advisor can order the right part, get it delivered to the shop in a timely manner. He doesn't have to wonder where it's at. So this is it's another cool thing going on. So the service counter experience, I just touched a few of those. There's a lot of other things going on. Social media is another one. Oh, before I forget, Napa has a hybrid bay.
Okay.
So yeah, so wow. They're filling that space. They're going to be bringing in, I believe it's a Prius, and they're going to be showing some services on a hybrid vehicle.
Oh, that's cool.
It's way cool. So you'll see again, we're answering the questions about it. Not in this case, not emerging technology when it comes to hybrids.
Sure.
But there's not a lot of shops that have adopted hybrids yet. But they can, guys who's considering it might be able to talk to somebody who has the equipment, has the knowledge to be able to see if this can be a good fit for them. And along with, again, ADAS seems to be the word of the day.
Of course, yeah.
Throughout the whole industry.
Well, that's great, Vic. There's so many really good examples there, and I can almost feel like I'm there just by talking to you about this. So I really can't wait to be there and be on the floor and go to Joe's Garage. But are there any other highlights that you haven't already, talked about here for people attending AAPEX in November that we might want to chat about?
So Amanda, great question. The last 2 things that I will go over with you is this. Drive and the Garage Gurus is bringing their mobile training center to Repair Shop HQ. It's a big old semi equipped with the instructors, the classrooms. They're going to be able to see on site what they wouldn't be able to see if it didn't come to their neighborhood. Most importantly, though, a shop owner who comes is going to be able to find items on the Repair Shop HQ show floor to be able to put to work right away. That's going to be able to help him increase his average ticket and increase his bottom line. I'll pull a couple examples. Let's say digital inspection. If he sells a half an hour more per day, what does that equal across the year? It's quite a sizable sum. Same thing with fluid services. If his technician comes and sees the way his fluid service is being done in his shop is not as efficient as BG in their area, again, he's picked up a way of becoming more efficient. While ADAS may not be able to make the money right away, it's going to help them making a buying decision in the future. So we'll be able to deal with the present as well as the future by coming to Repair Shop HQ in 2021.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, I think that's a great way to end it, Vic. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today, and we'll see you at AAPEX in November.
We'll see you there. Thanks, Amanda.
Thanks.